I want to do a quick walkthrough of the Mobile Tech beta, just because some people had asked about it, and the other video is 2 years old and it doesn't show some of these new features. I'm going to breeze through this pretty quick, and I'll make a more detailed one later. So I apologize in advance if I go over something too fast and you need me to elaborate, reach out to me. So you see my screen, you see Mobile Tech, I've got my orders, I'm accepting them all. Okay. And on the dispatch screen, you see that some of them are yellow. Don't worry about that. That is something I demonstrated from a previous video. All right. So we're going to look at dispatch really quick. So you see this driver has 18 orders, and you see I've got D sequence and delivery ETA set as two of my fields. Now, there's a shortcoming of accelerated dispatches. For some stupid reason, you can't sort it by D sequence. D sequence is exactly that. Delivery sequence. So when these get assigned to the driver, this driver has sequencing set up in Driver Master. You all know where that is. So they automatically sequenced. But let's say we added something or whatever, and the driver wanted to resequence. So in the app, all the driver has to do is click the menu and hit sequence. And you'll see that it does that. And probably nothing's going to change as far as the list because it's already sequenced. But so now, based on where the driver, me, is right now, it's routing me to the closest stop to where I am, which is this one, 280 Elizabeth Avenue, and then putting the rest of them in order. So you'll see here, 280 Elizabeth Avenue is stop number one, and can't keep both of these on the screen at the same time. 16 Burley Avenue is stop number 2. And of course the screen refreshes right then. Number 2 right here, second from the bottom. And so on and so forth. Actually, no, it did change. I need to refresh. Yeah, Carver's Grill is now number 2. Number 3 is Singing Wood Drive. So you'll see that it is in this order. It's in the order that it's sequenced on the driver's app. Not on the dispatch screen, which kind of sucks, but on the app it is. So also, if you aren't familiar, I know the drivers are, there is a map page where they can open it up, look at all their orders, and see themselves. So you see the truck is me, and there's the nearest stops. And if I wanted to go to one, I could just tap on it if I wanted to do them out of order or whatever. Just tap on the order and it'll bring me right to the order. So I have that option. But let's say I wanted to make a delivery. So I tap the order. If I want to search for it, I can search for it. And I apologize if the microphone fades out a little bit, but I'm walking away from the computer. Now, this is what you would normally see right now. You see this with the button tap to scan. If you're on the beta version, which is soon to be the production version, you might see these 3 buttons up at the top here. One looks like a barcode, one's the flashlight, which self-explanatory, and the other is this window size rectangle. So let's start with that one. You tap that one, it'll narrow your field, but we can leave that alone. If you tap the barcode one, it'll bring you to an augmented reality screen. So instead of tapping a button, you'll tap the barcode. And the reason for this is maybe you have multiple barcodes. So maybe the order has multiple packages, and if it does, and you can get them all on the screen here, which I can't because this is all on 8.5 by 11 paper, but you get the idea. And then you would just tap the barcode. Done. Now it's green. And then I can continue on to make my delivery. And so on, so forth. Now, we had an issue recently where some drivers were doing the wrong thing, and what they were doing was this. They would get to the stop, and they would not scan, and they would somehow try and get past it, and it would allow them to do so. Now, this is my test account. This will allow you to get past it. Now, the warning they were getting was package has not been scanned, and it didn't give them the option to cancel it. So they would have to go back and scan it. They must scan the package at delivery. Must. You don't have to type anything in here. Just hit scan and scan it. Done. That's it. And like I said, I'll do a more involved video later on to show more of what you need to do there. But again, the sequences are here. These ETAs are pretty good. When I sequenced it, it refreshed the ETAs. So it is 9:51 now. It's saying I would be there 5 minutes in the past because that's when I sequenced it and I didn't actually deliver it. But you get the picture. If I refresh this now, it should update those ETAs. Yeah. So now stop 1 is gone. Now stop 2 is telling me 9:55. Literally, this is a block away from where I am right now. So 4 minutes is probably a pretty good ETA. Customer service can use that. Dispatch can use that. And as long as the driver's not stopping along the route for non-work things, this is pretty accurate. That's it. Any questions, please reach out.